complaints about the weather tonight as we see nothing but stars in this contest between the Michigan State Spartans and the Indiana Hoosiers. And here come the Hoosiers. They're playing today for bragging rights. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here, and with me, as always, my co-hosts Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And we have a huge Big Ten rivalry coming your way. The Hoosiers are looking for an upset in this one, but Kirk, I just don't see that happening.
Yeah, unfortunately, this one won't be much of a contest. Michigan State has one of the best linebackers in the nation, and he can do it all. Whether it's stuffing the run or playing the pass in coverage, he'll be all over the place today and lead his team to victory, Coach.
Forget about it. Michigan State has the ability on defense to completely shut this team down. And Kirk, that's exactly what they're going to do. Shut them down on defense and put it in the end zone on offense.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we're going to have an action-packed game. So let's get down to the field where they're waiting for the coin toss. We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick. Kicks it off. Cobb takes it from the 6. Flags are down, and this one might be on the offense.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
He held him back, and he got called for it.
Yeah, he knew he had missed his block, and all he wanted to do was slow him down somehow. But the ref was right there and made the call.
They'll go to work at the 12. Stanton comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on first down. Throws this one out to the left. Larkins brings him down. First down. What a pass.
Boy, that was a big-time throw by the quarterback. He did a good job of taking what the defense gives him.
The Spartans with 4 receivers. They'll work from the shotgun. Stanton on first down. Looks under heavy pressure. He pumps once. Rifles this one out to the left. Batted ball, and that one's fallen incomplete. And that pass falls incomplete because it was deflected.
That's great defense right there, Brad. That's something the coaches always remind their players to do. Get a hand up in the face of the quarterback.
And the snap goes to the back. Makes a move. He spins around. Tackle. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's third down and 6 to go. Ball on the 29. Indiana loosens the coverage a bit. Here's an option, right side. And now he pitches it. The ball came free. He spins. Clemens with a takedown. They coughed it up, but they got it back anyway.
Well, anytime you run that option play, you got that added risk.
Because you're not only pitching the ball mid-play, you got to catch it and then hold on to it. Something they didn't do very well on that last play.
He punts it. Number 19 at the 34. Great start so far as their defense forced the early punt, and now the offense gets a shot at putting the first points on the board. They'll set up shop at the 49. Indiana comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Some trickery here. Ball is loose, fumble, and they make the stop. They dodged a bullet right there, guys. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 48. The Hoosiers come out in the ace formation. Again, he'll get the call. McKinney brings him down. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I tell my quarterback to make sure that the receiver is beyond the first down marker and has a clear path to the first down marker.
Michigan State lines up in a dime defense here. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Can't find anyone open. He's under pressure. And down. A big-time play by the defense.
Well, he just really overpowered the offense there. He simply used power to slide right through and come up with the pressure to bring down the quarterback.
They send out the punting unit. Robertson gets it off. Number 2 fields at the 31. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 31. Indiana puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. With the throw, incomplete. He overshot his receiver by a mile.
Whoa, Nelly. Pull back on those reins a bit.
Well, we knew this guy had a strong arm, but that was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
The Spartans have 5 receivers on this play. Stanton drops back to pass. Short toss. And it's caught. Jones with a takedown. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
3rd and 4. Ball on their own 37. Michigan State comes out with 5 receivers. Stanton drops to throw. He's going right. Got it to his receiver. That's how you get a first down, Coach.
They took a risk and went for the long ball. And boy, did it pay off. Excellent play call.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Ace backfield. T on the inside handoff, and they got him for a loss. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 39-yard line. Michigan State comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Michigan State comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Looking. Gives a little break fake. Wants to throw outside, and he can't make the catch. A bullet to the receiver, but he couldn't hang on.
The quarterback put that ball right where it needed to be. That guy's got to make the catch.
They shift on the defensive line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. Step in the pocket. Looks. He's going right. And he dropped it. That looked like a pretty good pass.
Yeah, it was. And it was a catchable ball. Going right at him. He just didn't catch it.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Field punts it, and he didn't get much distance on it. And they'll down it at the 21. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession.
As a coach, you love mismatches. In this case, if the slot guy is covered by the linebacker, you may have a nice play.
He jukes. And he's stopped behind the line.
Well, the offensive line needs to do a better job up front of opening the hole for the running back.
Second and long. Ball on their own 14. Michigan State puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Wants to throw outside. It's tipped. Great defensive play by the cornerback.
That's a bunch of yards to go for a first down there. I just throw the ball down the field. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Michigan State has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. He's looking. Over the middle. Got it. He made the catch, and they're still going to be short.
Hey, if you would have gotten some yards on 1st and 2nd down, you wouldn't have needed so many on 3rd down.
It's fourth down, and the punt team lines up.
Number 2, back to return.
He gets it away. Number 2 fields it at the 39. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
5 yards.
They'll get the ball here at the 44-yard line. One-man backfield. Stanton hands it off, and he's tackled. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8. Ball on the 46-yard line. The Spartans line up with 4 wideouts. Here comes the pressure, and they try to set up a screen. Sheds that one. Brought down. Maybe a yard that time on the screen.
Gain on the play.
And so we've reached the end of quarter number 1, and we're all tied up. It's third down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 47. The Spartans come out in the shotgun. And snap. Throw short. Lumpkin brings him down. That's going to be short of the first.
Well, good play there by the defense, but the receiver needs to be more aware of the first down line.
So they're set to punt this one away. Hangs it up high. They'll down the punt at the 32. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. First and 10. Ball on their own 32. Number 10 with 3 wide receivers.
Big dog, big dog.
Drops back to pass. Looking. Good protection. He steps up. He's going to try and scramble. Lets it go. Someone's got a hand on it. Great range as he's able to break up the pass.
I know that the safety makes a good play here, but as a receiver, you got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 32.
32-yard line.
The Hoosiers go with the I formation.
Black 85. Gold 32. Blue 19.
Back to pass. Looks, steps up, waits. Now he's scrambling. Batted ball. It's broken up. Coach, you made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Third and 10. Ball on their own 32.
32-yard line.
Michigan State has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. He's looking. Fires deep down the right side. Comes up with a jump ball. Your reaction to that pass play, Coach?
Well, anytime you get a first down, you're happy. But in this case, you get a first down and then a bunch of yards on top of that. You're ecstatic.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. The Spartans line up with 6 defensive backs.
Hot. 391.
Indiana takes a timeout. First and 10. Ball on the 37. Indiana goes with the ace set here. They go with the run. Spinning. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
It's second down now and 13 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Set. Blue 19. Cat 82. Hot.
He drops back. Now he tries to buy some time. He's under some heat. They'll make the sack. So the linebacker will come up with a big sack there.
Looked like a little confusion up front against a blitz. The quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball, and the pressure got to him. That's a good defensive play.
The Hoosiers come out in the ace formation. Drops back to pass. Looking. He's going right. Into coverage, and the defense has it. He's got some blockers at the 40. Inside the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. And that is not what they had in mind.
It was simply a bad play. Turnovers are bad on their own, but when you add to the fact that it resulted in points for the opposition, that will kill you every time.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. And the score, Michigan State 7, Indiana nothing. Number 16 is lined up to kick this one off. And they'll be returning this one. Number 20 fields it at the 3. Missed tackle.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
They'll start this drive at the 17. Indiana sets up in the I. They'll throw on first down. Looks. He's in trouble. Throws to the middle. The ball is tipped. The pass was knocked down.
This defense is very aggressive, and they swarm to the football. They're always making plays to disrupt the passing game.
Michigan State puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. He scrambled. He's going right. And it's intercepted. That last INT gives this defense 2 on the day.
Not a good throw there. The quarterback needs to make better decisions.
They'll go to work at the 41-yard line. The Spartans line up with 3 wide. Michigan State lines up with 3 receivers. They'll throw on first down. Across the middle. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Michigan State goes with the ace set here.
363 inside 4.
Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. Wants to throw outside. Intercepted. This defense just swarms to a pass when it's thrown like that.
And that's because of 2 things. Pressure on the quarterback and being in a zone defense. Everybody's facing the play, and if you don't throw a perfect ball, it's going the other way in a big-time hurry.
They'll set up shop at the 28. Indiana comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. They'll give it off here. And he's stopped behind the line.
That was a fantastic play by this defense.
Lee, you're right. Poor halfback, he had nowhere to go.
Instead of running right at him, you can run around him on this pitch play.
2nd and 13 coming up here. Ball on their own 25. He drops back. Looking. Throws this one out to the left. That looked like a pretty good pass.
Yeah, it was, and it was a catchable ball. Thrown right at him. He just didn't catch it.
About 2 minutes before halftime.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Hoosiers have 5 receivers on this play. Looks. Airing it out long. He got it. And he's all the way down to the 38. So on 3rd down, they pick up the first and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he wasn't thinking about first down. He was thinking touchdown.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38. Number 7 is the deep back as they line up in the I.
White 33. White 33.
Drops back to pass. He's scrambling. Down the middle. And that one's fallen incomplete. The ball is knocked to the ground.
Players use anything they can to get in the way of a pass.
In this situation, you got to trust the quarterback's decision-making.
The Spartans bring in their dime package. Back to pass. He's looking. He steps up. He goes downtown. It's deflected. Incomplete pass. Poor decision to throw it into such tight coverage. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Michigan State puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look.
On the goose. On the goose. Hot.
He drops back. Looking. He zips it out. It falls incomplete. That one's just too hot to handle.
Yeah, the quarterback might want to think about taking a little bit off his passes in those situations.
4th and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
They have to try for it here.
Inside 4. Hot.
Drops back to pass. Looks. He wants it all, going long. And the D answered the call there.
And this is huge for them. It's setting up the stage for their offense to take the field and make some big-time plays.
Back to pass. Across the middle. Couldn't haul it in. Almost a nice catch.
This is a missed opportunity here. The receiver got his hands on the ball, but couldn't quite pull it in.
Ball on the
2nd and 10. Ball on the 38. They'll work from the shotgun. Stanton set to go to the air. Throws, and it's incomplete. And that one probably should have been picked off.
Yeah, are you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Stanton is back in the gun. Stanton back to pass. He's looking. Here they come. Guns it across the middle. Not on target at all this drive, guys.
on the coverage. 4th and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away.
Back deep to return.
Fields gets it off. Number 19 calls for the fair catch. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession.
I'd run it down their throats here. Nothing too special.
They'll get the ball here at the 29-yard line.
Set. White 33. Red 24. White 33. Hot.
They'll throw on 1st down. Looking, airing it out long. The ball is tipped. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 29.
29-yard line.
The Hoosiers line up with 5 receivers.
Red 24. Hot.
He drops back. Looks. Has time. He passes it. Batted ball. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. The Spartans line up with 6 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Throws it out there. Someone got a hand on it. We knew this drive was in trouble if they couldn't get the pass game going, and it's safe to say that's the case as he had 0 completions. Looks like they're going to punt it away here.
Set. Hot.
Robertson gets it off. Number 2 takes it to 33. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll start this drive at the 36-yard line. Indiana puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look.
Set. Hot. Hot.
They'll throw on 1st down to the outside and got it complete. Good yardage there, and that'll move the sticks.
Nice time to call pass here. It looked like the defense might have been looking run.
1st and 10.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Michigan State lines up with 3 receivers. Stanton steps back to pass. With the throw. Incomplete. He had a guy open and missed him.
Oh, man, the coach is going to pop antacids over that one. They missed getting a huge play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 44. Stanton with 4 wide receivers.
Set. Hot. Hot.
Stanton drops back. Steps up. Looking. He's got all day. This one's thrown deep over the middle. It's deflected. Incomplete pass. Kirk, he threw that one right into coverage.
Yeah, Brad, that is a cardinal rule. You never throw into tight coverage like that. There are a lot of guys out there that have so much confidence in their arms, they think they can squeeze the ball into a tight little space the size of a donut hole.
Stanton drops to throw. Looks. He's under pressure. Wants to throw outside. Couldn't haul it in. The wideout unable to catch that pass.
Intended receiver on the play. 4th and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Indiana calls a timeout. So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone here before halftime. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. Rifles it over the middle. And they couldn't hook up on that one. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Michigan State 7. And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
Number 19, back deep.
We should have a return on this one. Number 19 fields it at the 7. Little shake and bake move. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
1st and 10.
They'll take over at the 19.
19-yard line.
Number 7, the lone back. Inside give. Breaks one. They'll drop him for a loss. Good penetration by the defense there as they tackle him for a loss. Second and 11 coming up. Ball on their own 18.
18-yard line.
The defense lines up with 6 DBs. He drops back. Looking. Across the middle. Someone got a hand on it. Guys, someone must have gotten a hand up there because that ball came out of there kind of funny.
You bet. Quarterback let it fly, but it had no chance after that big tree got in the way. You got to execute in this long yardage situation. Just take the snap and wing it in there.
It's 3rd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 18. Indiana lines up in a shotgun set.
Bulldog left. Hot.
Drops back to pass. Looks. Throws it to the outside. Batted ball. And he threw the ball into coverage.
Man, I tell you, he's lucky that defense didn't come away with that one. No question. You got to punt this one away.
So they're set to punt this one away. He gets it off. Number 2 fields it at the 50. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. Michigan State goes with the ace set here. They'll throw on 1st down. He steps up, throws. It's intercepted. This kid's been making big-time plays all day long.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's a good throw or a bad throw. This guy has a chance to pick it off. He can find the ball and make plays better than anybody out there by far.
Yeah, he's got great instincts. He only needs one more interception to tie the school record for interceptions in a single game. What a day for this guy.
They'll throw on 1st down. He's looking. Throws it to the outside. Got it to his receiver. What a catch, and that's going to give him a 1st down.
Well, that's a big play for the offense, but I think the defense needs to play a little bit tighter in the secondary.
Here's a play that could be really good or really bad. But either way, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Number 7 lines up in a deep back, I formation. On the ground with the tailback. Stanley brings him down for a loss, and the linebacker comes up and makes a big stop.
This is textbook. This is how you're supposed to play against the run.
Yeah, and that time the defense got him to go backwards.
The Hoosiers line up with 3 wide. Back to pass. Looking. He's on the run. He's going right. The ball is tipped, and it's knocked down.
I'll tell you what, Kirk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
He drops back. Looks. Pocket holds. Across the middle. It falls incomplete. Incomplete after the defense got in his face and punished him as he released the football.
The offensive line is just opening the floodgates on him.
And they're ready to punt this one away.
Number 2.
Didn't get all of that one. Number 2 fields it at the 37. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 40.
Take over at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
They'll work from the shotgun. It's a direct snap. They'll bring him down. A 1-yard gain on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 41-yard line. Michigan State comes to the line with 3 wide. They hand off on the counter. And they make the stop. Couple of yards there by the tailback on the counter.
2 on the play.
They're down and 7. Ball on the 43. Stanton with 3 wide receivers. Stanton running the option. And they hit him in the backfield. Good play by the defense to break up the option before it could get started.
I'll tell you what, quarterback has to be more decisive than that. Either get it to the back on the outside or take the ball, find a seam, and cut it upfield.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Field gets it off. And they'll down it at the 4-yard line. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. And they've got a lot of field in front of them as they start this drive. Let's see if the defense puts any pressure on them here. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. Nothing going on that one.
I'd give the ball to my back and have him pound it inside to allow for some breathing room.
So it's 2nd and 10. They've got their backs against the wall.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
Michigan State lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Big dog, big dog.
Drops back to pass. He's looking. Wants the middle. And he can't hang on to it. Almost a nice catch.
This is a missed opportunity here. The receiver got his hands on the ball but couldn't quite pull it in.
Third and 10. They're deep in their own territory. The Hoosiers set up in the gun.
Ball 32. Blue 19. Hot.
Back to pass. Across the middle. And it's caught. Hayes with a takedown. 3 and out.
Yeah, the defense did a great job of winning that series.
On the play.
You better bring out your punt team. You got to punt the ball in this situation. No doubt about it.
On the 12-yard line.
So they're set to punt this one away.
Number 2, back deep to return.
Indiana takes a timeout.
No question. You got to punt this one away.
Rather than punt it away, they're going to take a shot at this defense.
Blue 19. Blue 19. Hot.
He drops back. Looking. Wants to throw outside. Complete. What an unbelievable 4th down conversion.
That was a big-time play. Heck of a job there to keep this drive going.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Spartans bring in the nickel package.
Big dog, big dog. Line right. Hot.
They'll throw on 1st down. Looks. Has all day to throw. Across the middle, and he pulls it down. How about that reception, Lee?
A good throw plus a nice catch and some good blocking equals to a chunk of yards. That's exactly what you practice all the time, Brad.
1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Indiana comes out with an I formation. They'll throw on 1st down. He throws it incomplete. The gunslinger couldn't hit his receiver on that pass.
I wonder why. Could it have been because it was thrown in the next county?
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. This is the 7th play of this drive. They come out in a nickel.
Set. Big dog, big dog. 363 inside 4. Hot.
Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He's going to try and scramble. Throws this one out to the left. Down the sideline. And they bring him down. How about your assessment of that long play, Kirk?
Well, Brad, not only a big play, but anytime you can stretch a defense on 1st or 2nd down like this, you're going to open up your running game.
Tell your kids that this is where they earn their stripes.
1st and 10. They're threatening inside the 20. They line up in the red zone for the first time today. He's hit and got away with the spin. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Good play there by the defense.
This is just a toss to the tailback, but the defense gets a good read on his play and was able to stop him for a loss.
2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 18. Indiana lines up in a bunch formation. Back to pass. He's looking. He's rolling right. Throws. And it's caught. Tackled. And they get the 1st down on that completion, Coach.
That was a very nice 1st down conversion. The key to that play was the fact that the quarterback had plenty of time to look downfield.
Let's see if they can take this one in for 6. On the ground, up the middle. A gain of 3 yards by the fullback. And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Michigan State 7, Indiana nothing. Indiana hasn't been able to get in the end zone very often this year.
Hey, forget about the end zone. They can't even get in the red zone.
Handoff, touchdown, Indiana! So they give it to the fullback, and he finds his way into the end zone from a few yards out.
Why not give it to this guy inside the 5? He looks like a big old dump truck carrying a football out there.
And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And remember, the good folks at Pontiac have been bringing you fuel for the soul since 1926. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 2 has it at the 5. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3 and out.
Boy, oh boy, they good going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
The Spartans have 5 receivers on this play. Stanton drops back on 1st down. The ball is tipped. There's an athletic play by the linebacker.
Listen up, my friend. Nowadays, linebackers need to be able to do more than just stop the run. They got to be able to fly all around the field and play the pass, too.
Stanton lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws to the middle. Incomplete pass. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 23. Michigan State in a 4-wide set. Stanton back to throw. Across the middle, number 43 picks it off, spins upfield. And they come up with another turnover.
Yeah, the defense is playing very opportunistic out there today. That was their 3rd interception of the game.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
At the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Indiana lines up in a goal line set. They'll go with the fullback. Mitchell brings him down. They got 4 yards on that one.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6. Ball on the 25-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. They hand it off. McKinney with a takedown. The fullback rumbles ahead for about a yard.
Gain on the play.
It's third down and 5 to go. Ball on the 24. The Hoosiers go with the I formation.
Cat 82.
He drops back. Fires. And this one's going to get intercepted. He's got some blockers. Across midfield, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Michigan State. And that was interception number 3 for this defense. And they got to be happy about that. And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, Michigan State 14, Indiana 7. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 20 takes it from the 6. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
Nothing like a good old gadget play. This seems to be the right time to try this one out.
They'll get the ball here at the 19-yard line.
First and 10.
Michigan State has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. Looking. He rolls out to the right. Can't find anyone open. Pressure coming. Look out. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He's short that time.
No question. He had him open, but just couldn't manage to get the ball up enough to allow his wide receiver to get his hands on it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. Back to pass. Looks. Fires across the middle. The ball is tipped. Great range as he's able to break up the pass.
I know that the safety makes a good play here, but as a receiver, you got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Nickel defense. Drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure. They'll make the sack.
There was just not enough people to block. And when there ain't enough, you're going to get nailed.
It's fourth down now, and we'll see the punt team. Robertson gets it off. Number 2 signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 42. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive. They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive.
First and 10.
Michigan State will line up in a jumbo set here. Fullback handoff. And he's tackled. The fullback bangs it in there for a gain of 6.
6 on the play.
Stanton with 3 wide receivers. They run a counter. And down he goes. Indiana calls a timeout.
Gain of 10 on the play.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 26.
26-yard line.
They'll work from the shotgun. They'll bring him down. And they continue to pound it out on the ground.
Tick, tick, tick. Continue to milk that clock.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 24-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Brought down. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
We got third and 3 here. Ball on the 19. For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. Powers tackles him for a loss on the play.
They sent the blitz and drilled the running back before he could find any daylight.
Lines up, hoping to extend the lead and make it a two-score game. It's up. And it splits the uprights. So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened. Looks like they're ready for the kick. We should have a return on this one. Number 20 takes it from the 6. Broke away from 1. He tries to spin. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. And it looks like we have our Old Spice players of the game. The Hoosiers come out in a bunch formation. He drops back. He's looking. Across the middle. And it's incomplete. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. They come out in a nickel.
On the goose, on the goose. Big dog, big dog. Hot.
Back to pass. Looking. Plenty of time in the pocket. He throws a dart. The ball is tipped. The defense needed that one.
How about the move here by this cornerback? Great play that time, getting a hand on the football.
You got to execute in this long yardage situation. Just take the snap and wing it in there.
The Hoosiers come out in the ace formation.
Goal 32. Hot.
Nice play fake. Looks. He's looking for his man. He got it! At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And it pays off. Touchdown.
Look at that. For a second there, I could have swore that back had the football. Beautiful play.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the offensive coordinator, the head coach, or just the quarterback checking off, but my hat goes off to whoever called that play.
You think I'd want you to go for 2 here? No way.
Yeah. Hot.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Looks like we're about to see the most exciting play in football, the onside kick. With the onside kick, shakes off a tackle. The onside doesn't bounce their way, but, you know, give these kids some credit. They fought hard all the way down to the wire.
Wow, what a great football game. We've been very lucky to see such a hard-fought battle.
We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. There's the kneel down by the quarterback. 2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on the 42-yard line. We'll kneel on it here as they count the seconds down.
Hot. 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 Hot.
And he takes a knee. Michigan State is about ready to celebrate a big victory here. And that's pretty much going to do it. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
I'm sad to see this one in because it was a great game to watch. Indiana played a good game out there, but they needed to make 1 or 2 more big plays, and they couldn't do it. Who knows? Another couple of minutes, and this one may have gone the other way.
And we thank you kindly for participating in NCAA Football 2005. Our final tally in this game, Michigan State 17, Indiana 14. From all of us here at EA Sports, we hope to see you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.